haven't really heard too much, or heard you speak about sort of your pre-season and the setbacks you had, and then obviously getting back to your footy. Just how hard has it been? I guess going back to sort of February when you had to have the surgery and then you're re-injured and everything. It must have been a pretty long journey.
Yeah, it was a bit of a long journey. Based off the year before as well, I had a few issues. So I actually had a pretty good pre-season up until the re-injury. So yeah, but then I think I sort of had another surgery and sort of had that sort of started fresh and was a bit more optimistic this time, I think. Maybe because I had to be. But yeah, I sort of just got back to work, and I've come along pretty well and had a really good last month, probably better than expected. So that's a positive as well. So I just sort of took it as it came this time.
Yeah. So what was actually the problem there? Can you sort of explain what exactly was the issue?
Foot fracture.
Yeah. Is there any more specific than that, or do you sort of want to know exactly what the problem is, or did you just hear broken foot and that's sort of all you need to know?
I would do a horrible job at trying to tell you exactly what the sort of diagnoses are, so I probably won't even bother trying. But
it's more complicated.
It's pretty complicated. Yeah, there was like a function in my foot which wasn't going the right way, which caused pressure in certain spots. But all that stuff's over my head, to be honest. So,
yeah, right.
But yeah, it was little things like that. But yeah, all good.
Is it something you have to be wary of going forward? Like, is there a chance that it reoccurs, or is it more just?
I would hope not. Yeah. I mean, no, I doubt. I would hope not now, anyway. So, something I'm not really thinking about. Can't really waste my energy doing that, I reckon. I can't really run around there in fear of it or anything. But I feel good. Feel as fit, strong in my foot as I've felt in a long time. So yeah, feeling good.
So other than the surgery, did you have to sort of change your running gait, or was there anything you sort of done orthotically or anything like that?
I haven't changed too much. I mean, it's probably a bit late in life to try and change how I run or something like that. But I've got some orthotics, changed my footwear up. Like I'm wearing different boots and whatnot. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. And when you sort of first hear about it, I mean, the feet can be quite troublesome, especially the complicated injuries, and Matty Egan's just one, going back to Geelong. But sort of, how did you sort of take that emotionally with the setbacks as well, off such a high, which was the flag? It was pretty tough. Like especially obviously being reoccurring, but it's even nice having guys like Matty Egan around, and we've got a really good network here of the PDMs and psychologists that we can tap into. So we've got a lot of good support, all the boys and everything as well. So I took it this time. I pretty much just wanted to be conservative. I wanted to make sure I got it right, and just had that in my mindset. If anything, just to make sure I got it right, no matter how long it took and whatever else, But it's safe to say you're probably back quicker than you thought initially?
Probably, yeah. So, but I was going to be conservative, but make sure it was right, and it is, so it's good.
Were you ever fearful you'd miss the whole year?
No.
So you always thought you'd be back at some point?
Yeah. No, I was always pretty confident I'd be back.
Yeah, and in terms of your other fitness, I mean, how difficult would that have been, obviously trying to build your fitness base up, and obviously to the rigours of being a consistent AFL player for the year?
Yeah, that's always the question in the back of your mind is, do you reckon you run out there and you'll still have it a bit? But I got through the game pretty well on the weekend, and just knowing that usually takes about 3-4 games no matter what to get going, no matter how good a pre-season you have. So, from here I'll just try and work through the games as I did on the weekend and build the fitness that way. It's a pretty good way to do it, I think.
And you copped the road trip first up, so they're never easy to start with. So when you throw in that long flight and the first game back, did you find that maybe it takes a little bit longer to recover this time?
Haven't really thought about it in that way, I don't think. I actually really enjoy the away trips. You get there, got all your food set up for you, and I've got no real issues. No stress of getting there on time and all that. But I didn't really have that thought.
Wasn't the result you obviously wanted, and there's not a lot of wiggle room now at that bottom end of the top 8 at the moment. Does what you guys did last year give you an increased confidence that you can just get rolling toward the back end? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I think we're in a pretty similar spot to we were last year. I think we're just maintaining an optimistic outlook. We know things we can fix up. There's still a fair bit of the season to go.
And you still got some players to come back, and some pretty important players as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that helps. But it's been good running around with
few guys who haven't had as much experience. It's like good to see them. They've all gone pretty well as well, I thought. So.
How's your brother going?
Ollie, yeah, he's good. He's good. Don't really want to get into too much detail about my brother's genitals, but no, he's good though. He's in good spirits. He's taking it really well.
Yeah. If you're going to cop an injury, I mean, you'd know the foot fracture, wouldn't you?
Jeez, I don't know. I couldn't think of much worse than what he had to go through, but yeah.
Is he back at the club? Like, is he sort of back?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back here. I saw him running around out there before, so I'm actually not too sure over his rehab program at the moment, but he's here. He's in good spirits and it's going well.
How have you found, injury aside with Ollie? He did cop a fair bit, especially with his old club coming down here. I mean, have you been mindful of that as sort of an older brother to make sure that hasn't weighed on him too much?
A little bit. I think he's pretty amazing, really, for his age. He's not even 21 yet, and how it would be tough, the stuff that he has to go through. But I mean, he's taken it so well, and he's, that's pretty expected that fans and the crowd, everyone loves the game so much. So it's he's taken it really well, and I think he's really found his feet at the club here, and he's enjoying it. So that's the main thing.
Your early injury and then his injury has meant that he's not played together. Is that something you think about and you look forward to, or it's just like, we'll take it when it comes?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it, but I mean, it's what can you do? That's sort of footy sometimes, isn't it? You can't really win them all, but I mean, I'm personally happy to be back, and I've had to get myself right over however many weeks, and Ollie would have been an added bonus, but I'm still happy with just getting myself back, to be honest. And then when we do play together, it's going to be good fun.
Do you think it's fair, some of the flack he's copped, or have they gone over the top, do you think, some of the people? I mean, he copped a lot for a young kid who sort of, just wanted to be close to his family and play with his brother.
It's nothing you hadn't seen before. It's nothing you probably didn't expect. It's fine. Yeah.
Beautiful. And just quickly, obviously you floated forward, I think, when Hawk went off and took a mark and on the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that sort of work, and do you feel like that's still an option for you going forward? I mean, obviously you've been decimated a lot of the ways down back, but you do tend to float forward. Obviously you've done it in the past to great success last year, kicking the winner. Yeah, I
haven't thought I've really talked about this week and how it's going to look, but I'm happy playing anywhere on the ground, to be honest. It's just good fun being out there, and wherever the team needs me, I'm pretty happy to try and fill in there. So, it was good. Got to play it forward on the weekend, and it's good fun when you're playing with guys like Hawk and Jez up there. They're helping you out, which is nice.
I was going to say, do you just push Jez up the ground a little bit and say,
clear out the 50. You guys can leave. But nah, they're awesome. They help you a hell of a lot when you're playing alongside those guys.